Hey, I'm Lauren Mulford, and this is a video series that I'm making for myself because I have found that when I teach something, I learn it better, and I feel like Greek is beyond my grasp. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks. So if you're subscribed to this channel, you're going to get a few of these, hopefully a few of these videos, and they might not be terribly interesting. They will be unscripted for the most part, so you'll see babies, you'll see a messy background. I'm going to be loose hair and whatever I just happen to be wearing at that time, and I just don't like those perfectly curated videos that make us think like we're inadequate. So not doing that here. But I will start out this intro video with two books that I think you should read. First is How to Choose a Translation for All Its Worth. So this is Gordon Fee and Mark Strauss. I don't think that should be named How to Choose, because that sounds like a how-to guide, and it is not really a how-to guide as much as how this has been developed guide. So contents are the task of translating, the need of translating, and the meaning of the task of translation work, making words work, like what does that mean, translation and culture, and other translation issues such as text and presentation, and other issues. And then it rounds things out with a brief history of the Bible in English, and so many good points are made in this. If I were to pick one excellent point that this book makes, is like when people say word for word translation, like that is nonsense. That's like does not compute. That someone who doesn't understand how language works, that's the person who says I want a word for word translation, because word for word treats language as if it's a code that you have to like decode what is being said, and that is just not how language works. And so you're not getting closer to the original meaning by doing word for word. A lot of times you're getting further from the original meaning. You can see that just with like idioms. And anyway, I won't go into that whole tangent, but if you want me to, I will, because I've got quite the soapbox built up. The second book is Greek for Life, and it's just strategies for learning, retaining, and reviving New Testament Greek. So not Greek that you would go to Greece to speak, but Greek, ancient Greek, that was spoken 2,000 years ago. So this is a really helpful book, and if you think that you need to read the Bible, then you should know what it says. And you're only going to really know what it says if you speak Greek and Hebrew. You can get a good idea of what it says, but sometimes it's just someone's opinion if your translation is not right. So I pick on the ESV a lot because I know a lot of people who obsess over the ESV, and I mean, I loved it when it first came out, but then I learned how it came about, and I was like, oh, well, that really tarnishes its reputation. And so I'm not really an ESV-er anymore. I have gone back to the NIV, which has stayed faithful for a long time and does not have an agenda attached to it. So again, I'll step off my soapbox. Okay, so anyway, that's what you can expect. You see babies that bring me trash in the middle of a video, and that's it. So that is a little intro of what we'll be doing. I'll have blog posts coming up about more in-depth book reports on both of these books, and so also Inerrancy is another one that is coming up soon, and so we'll just take it from there. I'm gonna go over the alphabet next. I think I'll be getting most of my inspiration for these lessons from here. It's like, how do I answer these questions in the homework? And just for your own conscious sake, all of the answers are in the back of the book. So it's not going to be like, oh, I'm giving away the answers to a textbook. It's going to be like, how did I come up with that? Where did that come from? Anyway, we'll see how things go. And that's it right now. We just, Junia is just bringing me, we still have Christmas tree up, Christmas decorations out, so she's bringing them to me. Yeah. Yeah, I got my Home Alone shirt on even. Like, oh, okay. All right.